AFTV Daily is powered by NordVPN, bringing you all the action from the World Cup in Qatar.
Hi and welcome along to AFTV in Qatar. We are here in these beautiful settings out on the sandbar here in Doha. It is absolutely beautiful. I cannot believe that we're in December. Is it December? What day is it? Where are we? Everything has gone out of my memory. Listen, we are here, of course, to bring you all the latest Arsenal and World Cup news, brought to you today by NordVPN. Don't forget, NordVPN is really, really essential tool to have. It keeps you safe when you're on your travels. People won't be able to hack into your phone. You know, sometimes when you're using those public Wi-Fis, etc., you don't know who's on the end of it, right? But when you've got a NordVPN, it keeps you safe. So make sure you get involved right now. There's a special deal on AFTV. All you've got to do is click the link in the description, and they've got a 30-day money-back guarantee as well. So click the link right now. It's nordvpn.com/AFTV to get involved. Now, it's beautiful out here today. I ain't gonna lie, I'm really having a fantastic time here in Doha, as everybody is. All the fans that I'm meeting are really, really enjoying it. And I went to a brilliant game last night. It was Argentina versus Poland. Messi was in action, and a fantastic game. The fans, the Argentinian fans, were absolutely incredible. Go over onto DR Sports and you can check out the video that I did over there, but it was absolutely fantastic. I think that a team like Argentina or Brazil, the amount of support that they've got over here, when they're playing in games, it's almost like a home game. I actually felt sorry for the Polish fans. There's probably about 100 of them, right? Or it seemed like that way. And the rest of the stadium was just blue and white, and Argentina delivered, and they're through to the next round. And it was an absolutely fantastic game, and just the atmosphere, I loved every minute of it. It reminded me of, you know, Arsenal in watching that game. So really, really enjoyed it. On some Arsenal news, it was a bit of a shock, the news that we got regarding Ben White, that he's actually leaving here in Qatar and returning back home to the UK. There's been some personal issues and he's going back. Now, of course, we don't know what the personal issues are, and I don't really want to know what those personal issues are either, because they're personal to him. But all I know is that Arsenal, for instance, posted something saying, "We're with you, Ben." So it's obviously something very serious, and let's hope that, you know, forget the Arsenal stuff for a minute, forget him playing for us. Let's hope whatever the personal issues are can be resolved as soon as possible in the best possible way. I've had recently my brother being sick, you know what I mean? I know what it's like when these sort of issues happen. So real shame that Ben White, his World Cup is over, but bigger issues to deal with back at home. So we wish him, Ben White, all the best. And who knows if he'll be back in time following these personal issues for the first Arsenal game, which will be against West Ham when the World Cup ends. So we just have to wait and see. Another Arsenal player got some game time yesterday for the first time. William Saliba came on for France. It was not a good day at the office for France. They lost against Tunisia. They were already through anyway. They sort of, you know, played a lot of the fringe players, which unbelievably at the moment William Saliba is. I don't mind that, because I want a fresh Saliba back at the Emirates come that game against West Ham. And Saliba for us, he may not be important to France right now, but for us, he is very, very important. So him not playing, you know, in a lot of games, I don't really mind, but it was great to see him get on yesterday. But they did suffer a loss to Tunisia, but France already through, and maybe he'll figure later on in the tournament. Now, there's been a lot of talk linking Mudryk, of course, the Ukrainian who plays for Shakhtar Donetsk, with a move to Arsenal in January. I mean, everybody's been talking about this, but it was really interesting that he liked to post on our Instagram yesterday, on AFTV's Instagram. He liked to post. The post was talking about Saka. He had a picture of Saka, Martinelli, Mudryk and Smith Rowe. And on the post, we were saying that, you know, all of them are 22 or under 22 or under. And, you know, this could be the future of our attack. And, you know, we put yes, please. And he liked it. What does that tell you? See, we are certifying it. Mudryk is coming. Although there has been in the past when other players have liked posts and they haven't come. But interesting that he liked the posts. I think this could happen. I really do think this could happen in January. It would be a great move. There's talk today that it could be around about 35 million. There's been talk about 40 million, even up to 80 million. But I feel that there's something going on behind the scenes where this deal could get done. Certainly if it happens, it would be a really, really exciting signing. Described as the Ukrainian Neymar, remember. He's another one of these players who likes to pick up the ball, drive at players, take them on, and that suits perfectly what Mikel Arteta is trying to do with his forward line. So let's keep an eye on that. And again, the Christian Pulisic one, that still continues to be in linked. I'm on this boat at the moment. The guy who runs this boat, Steve, he's a big USA fan. Fortunately, he's a Man United fan as well. But I know he sings the praises of Christian Pulisic. I still don't think that would be a bad move for Arsenal if, say, the Mudryk deal didn't happen. Pulisic, who's Premier League ready, I don't know. It wouldn't. I remember when Pulisic first came to Chelsea, and I was like, what an exciting player. And you do get some players sometimes that they go to a club and it just ain't the right fit for them. It's just not the right club. Could Pulisic, say, for instance, come to an Arsenal and improve if he came? I mean, I still think it would be more Mudryk than a Pulisic. I don't think we will get Pulisic, but it would be really interesting if it, if that could be an option, plan B, because his contract, of course, is running out, as we know, at Chelsea. So let's see how that one works out. Now, today, I'm going to a couple of games. I'm going to see Japan versus Spain. And I'm going to be keeping an eye on two players, of course, on Tomiyasu, if he's fit. He's had fitness problems over here. Again, it seems to be this thigh injury that's been dogging him. Now, listen, if he didn't play in the last game, and if this injury is persisting, I hope they don't play him, because, we want a fit Tomiyasu back for the rest of the campaign. But I'll be keeping an eye on Tomiyasu. I'll also be keeping an eye on Nico Williams as well. Now, he's another player that's been linked with Arsenal, the player from Atletico Bilbao. Strong links have been out there. I doubt, again, that would be something that could happen in January. But I will be keeping an eye on Williams. I did watch him the other night when he came on, and he does look sharp. So let's see how that works out. I'm also going to watch Croatia versus Belgium. That's the beauty of this whole World Cup, and that you can watch more than one game in a day. I'm going to be pushing it to get to both games. But yeah, really looking forward to seeing those two games today. Could De Bruyne be returning home? Right, now time for my NordVPN player or team of the day of yesterday. I was going to give it to Argentina because just their supporters, honestly, they blew me away. I was in with them and I just spent the whole night jumping. I was tired when I got home after being with those fans. They were incredible. The game finished, 45 minutes to an hour, they're still in the ground, jumping up and down, and it's only the group stages. What if they won this thing? This place would go mental. But I'm not going to give it to them. I'm going to give it to Australia. I mean, they qualified for the round of 16. They were, they were one of the lowest ranked teams here. Everybody thought that they'd be going home, and they have pulled off another shock and have qualified for the round of 16. So big up to Australia. You get my NordVPN player team of the day. And don't forget NordVPN, again, NordVPN/AFTV.com. Click the link in the description. Stay safe wherever you're traveling around the world, and that's what NordVPN does for you. Thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV, and also, once again, don't forget to get over to DR Sports, where all of the World Cup coverage is. It's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, some of the content from yesterday was fantastic. Get over onto there and check out some of the amazing content there, and I'll be back tomorrow.